Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are talking about different things to grow in your max yield bin. So one of these things that we've got in front of us is a beautiful oyster mushroom, just like some flowers over here. And we've decided to grow these on a Masters Mix bag, which is pretty easy to do. We just had the Masters Mix bag, put it in, let it colonize. And then as soon as it was colonized, we removed the tape and we had full natural air in here. One of the ones that we've tried over here is just cutting the top of the bag and then cutting a slit down the front. And as you can see, they've kind of formed that beautiful shape over here. The other method that we've got, which is my favorite personally, is just making a few little slits over here, here, and at the top of the bag. We've taped the bag up just to make sure it's nice and tight. The denser your substrate, the better your yield for oysters. Don't forget that. One of the other things that we've got, it's more of a trial and error type of thing, but we've got a coffee bin and we've just decided to put coffee and spawn all the way until it was full. And we had tape over there, just covering it up, making sure nothing gets in until it was colonized. Once it was colonized, ripped the tape off and we've left it in this bin for a while, so we'll see what happens. But the one thing that I really liked about this is Max Yield Bin allows you to experiment. So I did a whole bunch of different things over here, found my personal preference. But at first I was kind of sketchy about whether I could grow oysters in here. I mean, oysters need a heck of a lot of fresh air, right? Anyway, put them in, had at her, monitored the situation to see what happened, and there's a few little tips and tricks I can share with you. So this method over here of cutting the bag on top and the side to expose a whole bunch of substrate, it worked pretty well, but there were a lot of aborts. So little ones that you don't really want to eat, which is okay. It just means that your mushroom is expending way more energy producing things that you aren't going to particularly want to eat versus spending all of its energy producing things that look beautiful like a bouquet of flowers. Whereas these ones over here are like little blossoms coming through. This is its second or third flush, so forgive me, but they're a little bit smaller. As you go on, you'll see they'll get smaller and smaller yields, but you'll still have beautiful things to show off. Right now, I am falling a bit behind. I've got way too many mushrooms going in my kitchen, so I've got to make something for dinner. I think I'll just like harvest a few of these. One of the things you've got to look out for is not leaving your mushrooms for too long, especially oysters. Oysters produce a lot of spores, a prolific amount of spores. If I leave these too long and let them go and produce too many spores, I could become allergic and sensitive to the spores, which means that I can never ever be near mushrooms again. So I'm going to have to harvest these very quickly. If you guys want to see any more tips and tricks on how to grow your mushrooms, don't forget to like and subscribe this page and check out maxyieldbins.com for any new information and products that we might be selling.